down smoke. Flashbang! Flashbang! Molotov. Deploying flashbang. Setting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Diffuser. Throwing a flashbang. Terrorists win.
Перезрывать бы было, как пытаться поставить бомбу. Перезрывать бы было, как пытаться поставить бомбу.
They're gonna wish they were never born. Fire! Flashbang. Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang. Throwing smoke. I am throwing a flashbang. Flashbang! Terrorists win.
He's loving that. He doesn't have any bullets left to kill the third. He has to go pull out the pistol.
Every other time we've seen, I guess if you want to call it a T-side stack to apartments, in other words, the majority of players flooding from the apartments, you see at least a smoke in the balcony to jump left, and that way you're isolating the pit player. Maybe one player, two players go through for the trade. Nothing at all. I mean, the crossfire was massive.
Even a flash for the chimney would have been enough just to kind of make him turn away and not have so much access to all those frags available. They didn't even check it. And a little bit underwhelming there. 9-2 after 2 go rounds in a row. Still have a lot of work to do here. They are on the chase, and G2 will have to have a clean round and have plenty of money. And it will be a timeout once again for Team Liquid. There's JDM, 2 frags, 11 deaths. Kenny Esso, 9-4. JDM really struggling here on the T side of Inferno with the AWP. Remember, the only rounds they've got so far is a Nitro Ace and a 4K from Zeus. Those are not reliable assets to keep finding you rounds over and over again. Zeus finding a 4K against G2, like that's a 1 in a million. That won't happen every game.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not at all. And now it's going to be pistols again for Liquid.
Grenade out. Smoke.
Indeed, no armor either. There's one flashbang smoked out. They might just push through this smoke with the flash, hope for the best.
They're going to run boost it? Oh, okay, I thought I saw one of them crouching. So that's creative, but still doesn't serve them any better. Good shot from Kenny.
I like from G2 though. They're not overspinning this round. They've read the situation well. Nothing too flashy here, holding up in the crossfire. 3K. ELEAGUE might do some damage there, but they're reading the game well. They're not being too audacious when they don't have to be, you know. It's good to see. They haven't actually had their eco yet on the G2 side.
No, they came close. Last round would have been an eco for them, but they survived it, and now look for players staying alive. They're going to build up their bank. Back to guns, though, for Liquid. for Liquid.
He's MBK. So they don't know Kenny's is.
Passive again from G2. Reading once more likely than they expect pistols. Boiler push this time. Flash timing, restless, and they get spread out 2-2. Rather than all four together. How quick? Oh, I thought about that third one as well. Goes to the pistol. Knows he's getting run down, but that'll bring shots in the corner. He's taken out by Elise, so Kenny goes back to what he was doing and doing best. As Apex closes at 12-3 at the half for G2.
Yeah, lovely work by Kenny S there. That is exactly what he does best. Going for the aggressive shot at the start, falling back to a more defensive line, hitting the flick shots, they jump out the corner. They know he's to be waiting there. They try and jump around it and bait him out, but still he hits absolutely everything. That no-scope, he usually does hit those, but Shoxy comes just in time to bail him out. He'll stay alive, and it's going to be 12-3 at half in favour of G2 as they swarm over to the C side. I'm sure you're all aware by now, Liquid are desperate for a pistol. Let's just go back over the rounds they won. Nitro, Ace, then a rifle round. Really chaotic play towards the A bomb side. He's hitting every single shot. Then Zeus, 4 kills in a round, finishing off a 2 versus 1 clutch. There was no real convincing round, you know. I thought, wow, the team play's looking really good. What a great strategy. It was just someone stepping up and going above and beyond. And that's not going to be sustainable to beat a team like G2, I'm afraid. Loses pistol and the game is over. We'll see what they bring to the table. I'll analyse the buy for G2 first on the T side. We're going to have 4 sets of armour, with 4 Glocks obviously, and then MBK still with Glock with 1 smoke, 2 flashbangs. That does not suggest a banana rush, it suggests something much slower. Ready for CT question at the start. If they bought 8 Gs and the smoke, I'd say maybe a banana rush is very likely, but not going into this one. I'd say it'll be a default, then possibly smoking hard, focusing on quad, splitting towards the apartments. As the CTs, they are pushing middle. Bit of a Hail Mary play here.
That's all I can do. Contact made. Zeus, good shot. Twist gets one as well. Turns back to Swats. T stares down. Twist is isolated. He's stuck down middle. But as they try and pursue him, they've got a lineup. They've got position to cover from top mid, and it actually goes 4-2 for Liquid. Twist eventually found by Shox back toward the bridge as he'll work toward the apartments, and Kenny's hoping to join him with the bomb, but he's concerned that Nitro's pushed down from Banana. Good find, ELEAGUE. Liquid might have a chance in this. Kenny wins this, which is the icing on the cake. Starting to make it interesting. Takes down ELEAGUE. 34 HP. Worked out the underpass as well. JDM had no idea, but he thinks he's in the clear. JDM was rotating around, so Nitro just barely gets the pistol on him before Kenny can do anything.
Well, they push down middle. They find G2 crossing over second middle here, and Twist managing to hit some great shots over the USB. Turns around at this point, finds MBK with his back turned. It comes down to the 1 versus 1 at the end, but Nitro holds strong. Do G2 force by this round? They sometimes, even like in the bomb, they'll take full ecos in this round and bring out Galils in the third, sorry. So that could be a play. The fact they've got 5 Glocks suggests they are going to do that, man. So this is an unorthodox strategy. Not many teams run it, but I actually really like it a lot. I think it's great. You can see it, the SMG meta in right now in CSGO. This is a really interesting idea. If you can somehow make this round work and get a bomb down, that'd be amazing, but nothing really to report. Look quite flashy there, but overall quite simple. Glocks, rushing Banana, and now I assume AKs and Galils come out. Remember, no bomb went down. This is not usual Counter-Strike. This is not what you're meant to do. The idea is you get the bomb down in the pistol, then you eco, then you have AKs in the third. They took a full eco in the second round and go for Galil's hair. You get Galil, head armor. Head armor costs $1,000. Galil's $2,000. Kenny has a few more kills to manage bring out the AK. They actually have almost a better buy than the CT said. This is why it's such a cool idea for something like this.
See what G2 can make do with it. Certainly have the range, especially over Legion Zeus. Legion may not need range though, as he pushes down but anyone's position. They heard him, responded, suspected. Nonetheless, they'll fire through the smoke. Nitro does the same in return. Body to look back toward the apartment hallway. Mid-wall at least attained.
Well, they have given up the fact they've been purchasing this round. Fired some shots already. No damage inflicted. They're going together. One person holding towards T-steps. That's going to be Shoxy this time. They're going for a banana split. I'd imagine Nitro in a position to shut this down. There's a little bit of damage there. Falls back. And she gets in towards that spawn area. Doesn't go towards the bomb site itself. Ooh. Can't nail the shot. The only player of the AK-47, he finds him. And ELEAGUE taking heavy damage as the players rotating in towards the B position.
So ELEAGUE has to hold off bottom, and then they can't do it. Both players, ELEAGUE and Nitro, were positioned so well to shut down what is the intended tactic, and yet could not manage to do so. It's going to have to be a retake from Banana.
Oh, don't kill your teammate.
I was going to say it in crossfire, but it's pretty risky when Shox is on 9 HP to get away with it. And it's JDM and Twist to back off.
I'm surprised you don't see this buy more often. I think it's really smart. We've ascertained they've got SMGs, pistols and stuff like that. Why not bully them with the rifles? You have the advantage of the Galils. You've got players like G2, MBK, Shoxy, Apex, for example. You can make this buy really work. It's actually very strong and something I hope we see more. It's only G2, to my knowledge, do it. I've seen Na'Vi do it before as well. But G2 are the only team that really runs this consistently when they need to in big games, and usually works out for them. So pay attention, CSGO fans. Breaking the mold.
Yeah, someone's got to do it. Well, we're 5 years into this game.
Yeah,
a little more. There's got to be some changes every now and then. If Valve's not going to shift the meta, we will do it ourselves.
Oh, here we go, 30-5. Obviously money still available for Liquid, but clutching at straws at best. Zeus with the CZ once again. I think he dropped the UMP for Nitro so he could get grenades. Yeah, he must have done. He spent $2,900, so that does make sense with the armor and the CZ he got. 13-5. Last chance of it now for Liquid. They are on the ropes and they know it. M4 for MBK picked up in the previous round. AK still for Kenny S. And then 3 Galils. They'll wait for the aggression to come in. This should just be a hard default. You don't want to force the issue here. Bleed out whatever little utility the CTs have. Ascertain their weaponry. Go for some wall bangs here. Not going to be Apex. Not doing any damage just yet. CT setup very standard. 2 towards B. 3 at the A site. As they go for that aforementioned apartments control. That's always the first objective of a default.
Apex to watch the bottom boiler stairs to see if anyone will push in. Body to do the same. Toward the hall. So JDM still using FAMAS to watch quad. Is in a forward stance with twist backside balcony, so we can't afford to go much beyond the site itself. He'll be completely alone, and Zeus is actually going to rotate back to Library, so at least he can peek out toward this site, but he needs to get there quickly because they're already working on the arch. And he's not quite in position, so he's off as well. That's going to isolate JDM, and the site good shot, therefore, to catch off. The quick kill. Twist is lost inside of the smoke. Body's gone below him, which means JDM had no idea. Now Twist realizes and gets set and ready. It does slightly catch off G2 in a way because they're more extended. They already think the pit's clear, and suddenly Twist reappears. And 2 kills for him is enough for Liquid to find the 6th round.
Nice work by Twist, especially there. His teammates take the aggro away from the bomb site itself. He holds strong on the balcony and manages to shut them down. 2 kills for him. They couldn't find him as he dropped down towards the actual pit itself. 13-6 now. And looks like a forced buy from G2. Oh, actually, I beg your pardon. They're going to be going just a partial buy. They do manage to bring out 1 Galil in the hands of Apex, so he still leaves himself out $600. So he's pretty much in line with his teammates there. Still a strong partial buy though. CZ's armor, nades, and 1 Galil. So definitely have to be cautious here. Team Liquid not established as of yet. Massive bed of rounds. G2 is hoping to reset their economy right here, right now. At least bring it down to a 2 versus 1. If they can find 3 kills here, that would be excellent. With a bomb plant especially. That's going to be the main objective. Get that bomb down and guarantee a full buy for next round. Swing towards the bomb site here. Suggesting will be an A-sided play.
Double smoke front of Graveyard. I suppose you do need 2 to spread that
yes.
distance because the box is slightly elevated. So completely cut it off. Let's go back for more. He's got to be careful because not only in Graveyard does he have to worry about quad. Zeus could hardly see above the smoke to cover the Zeus not to matter. Zeus position is late. Can't quite get it fast enough to be efficient and cut Shocks out as well. But this is the HP advantage. A bomb not yet planted. What a shot, MBK.
Yeah, I told you if they can bring this to a 2 versus 1. I meant the other way around. It'd be a good round, but now it's in their favor. Bomb not being planted just yet. They're being very smart with this one. It's going to be Shoxy making his way all the way around towards middle. He's looking to go towards Arch and make the unexpected play here. Get Nitro doubting himself. MBK. Oh, Nitro. Reads it to perfection. That's great awareness. Very well played.
Something's up. Bomb's not yet planted. What's going on? He's going to go after MBK. Knows he's in the corner. Good shot. Good job, Nitro. Perfect. We've been seeing spurts of individualism from Nitro, but he's now up to 14 kills total. Elise just behind. Twist behind that. So we are starting to get the 3 riflers going at the very least for Liquid.
That was nuts.
They need JDM though. 5 for 18.
Game sense for days. Looking at that corner, knowing what Shox is up to. Takes him down, leaves MBK in a pretty much impossible situation there. Like I said, that bomb goes down, comes down to a 1 versus 1. That's what he wanted in the start of that round. Could have got a little bit more out of it. But round number 21 comes in. Another pretty strong buy for G2 here. 5 AKs, all the nades, helmets across the board. All power for the first time on the CT side. This game is not done just yet. Liquid still in this one. As JDM looks towards C-Seps, knowing it's unlikely that Kenny has the AWP considering the way they've been buying. And he's confident enough to peek towards the steps area. We have 1 player towards the A side of the map. That's going to be Body this time. In the apartments, looking to potentially flank around and listen out for rotations. You can see him in Boiler there. The rest of his teammates potentially setting up for full execution towards B here.
Boost for Shocks. Quick check at the corner. JDM, by the way, say we need him. Now he's finally got the AWP out on the CT side. Still, he's very passive in the side today with Twist, so they seem to think this is going to be over toward B just based off that early aggression in Banana, to the point as well where they put Zeus on Speedway early. MBK to the wall, flashed out. Zeus is at least brought back that direction, but again, G2's one up on that. Let's get them moving. First to B, now back to A, and they head back down toward Banana. Shocks has been sitting where formerly the cart used to be the whole time, the cubby at the inside entrance point.
He's going to try and sell something here at the B bomb site. Walk in, see if he can find 1 kill, and he seems to be ready to strike. He's got 2 players there now, make it 3. Great shot, takes down Zeus. That's enough. He's scored his 2 players there. This is the time to strike, guys. Get it stuck in, but a great setup there. Twist lighting them up the M44. Finds 2 frags, and that should be round done. 8 seconds remaining. Apex do nothing about this. Shoxy was a good effort, but Well read by Team Liquid. Didn't overdo it, and they managed to hold strong with the crossfires here. They die after the timer expires. Oh well, he will indeed. So no money for Apex the next round, but he did manage to farm $600 with those 2 kills and keep Liquid very modest. But G2 should be on full eco now.
Good job, Twist. Very good job in the pit. This card angle is so good too. I mean, it's not common you play there because you've got other obligations in pit, typically watching above, but he and JDM finding all that was required. Back to the op there for JDM. They grabbed that, and Elise just ran up to grab it after. Maybe Nitro got it actually because Elise is on the AK, but either way, after Apex tried to do what he could at the end of the round. So 13-8, Liquid turning this. Remember, it was 12-3 at half. That seems to be in Counter-Strike the comeback score.
Absolutely. For
like the last 2 years. Since mid-2016, I think teams have been coming back from 12-3.
Yep. It's absolutely true. Especially on a map like Inferno, it lends itself to
I wonder if
that sort of play.
It has to be a mentality more than anything, because look, teams lose the pistol all the time at 9-6 and then still win, but it's, I think, I don't know, resting on laurels, force buying early, there's different situations.
As we mentioned, games. Like at the half, like G2 could afford to be a little bit looser, and then sometimes come back and bite them. Force buys would come in. It was a great force buy on round number 3, but ever since then, Liquid have been playing very well. It's a great shot from Shoxy, make it a double. Good lord, Nitro and Legion has been eviscerated on the B bomb site as the Deagle comes to life there.
They win this.
Oh god, they haven't got a smoked across. They could nade towards CD spawn and try and get across in that manner, but that was brutal. JDM still has a chance.
Yeah, exactly that. As you mentioned, nothing to cover off this vision, but that miss is massive because now bomb goes down. Shocks, what a way to start it. Rush that to B. Zeus is going hunting, but Body's going to be behind him. Zeus is taking his sweet time, to be fair, to get to the bottom side of Banana. But I think Body's going to one-up this.
They're saving. Zeus is so far removed. He's only got the CZ again. They haven't got a chance here. Oh my god. That's all we talk about. The potential of Shocks is just off the scales in this tournament. Single-handedly wins the round. No armor, no nades. One Deagle, he runs in and wins the round by himself. Zeus, oh, good shot by him. Not really able to upgrade too much. Just another CZ there, I'm afraid. This was pretty much fully covered. Shocks here, 2 kills, wins the round single-handedly. That is disgusting. MBK, he'll give up. Oh my god, Zeus is on a mad one right now. He'll find 3 kills. He gets an AK out of it as well. He has armor, so that's not bad at all. You can see why most of his kills in this tournament come from the CZ. He's constantly dropping weapons, but he's very professional with it as well. And so is Shoxy with his Desert Eagle. Oh my god. Take a seat, Team Liquid. JDM had to hit one of those shots like that. If he hits that one shot by most of the standards, that's a pretty standard one. And takes that. There you go. 6-19.
Yeah, I attribute a lot of that to not having AWP, but that's starting to go out the window because he's having a lot this half. And it's always been a sort of criticism of JDM is that he's not a proficient rifler. He's a one-trick pony with the AWP. And he's sort of silenced a lot of that. A lot of people perhaps unfairly labeled that, but he's sort of the AWP, it seems. Now he will. MBK goes down. Before he could find a Nitro, however, so 1 for 1, and Banana, although now relinquished, was in full control of G2, and Apex is going to stick around a little bit longer to make sure that they don't come rushing down behind them and retake it. So he's got the CTs pushed back, JDM especially, as he goes in toward Emo, 36 HP. And ELEAGUE is already cheating, leading the base toward A. Arch completely exposed, by the way.
Yeah, CP's in trouble here. JDM, low HP. Back at the B bomb side, but Arch is where G2 are poised. That's completely open. Both CD players, as you can see, residing in the pit. Probably coming for them. It's going to be an A split. If they can take down these Arch players in the pit area, they'll be able to set JDM up for the retake. And see a Twist can step up here. Shoxy up on the graveyard already. His teammate goes down. Twist has been strong in his position so far. Above and beyond here. There's 1 kill. That looks like all he'll get. Kenny S taking down ELEAGUE, and that should be round and indeed match point. JDM with no choice but to save the AWP. There has been some amazing heroics in this game so far from both sides, but JDM far removed from this situation. In terms of the money overall, they're going to have $1,400 per player next round. If they save the AWP, that'll be something, but the rest of them will be on pistols and SMGs at best. Zeus can be UMP, maybe FAMAS.
2016.
Yes, I think you're right.
Maybe.
The last one, the biggest one I remember is Virtus Pro
Snacks
versus FaZe at the time.
Yeah, 1 versus 5.
Yeah, it might have been Kindred, I'm not sure. But it was that lineup, and it was absolutely nuts. Good grenade damage at the start.
Yeah, massive amount to shocks. 23. Bouncing nades both to the cubby corner. Behind sandbags. Smile is inside of the site. Body just trips over a little bit of flame. So smoked off, desperate for liquid.
Interesting they give JDM the fan
I was just thinking that.
You got Twists, Nitro, ELEAGUE, some of the best riflers in North America. Give it to Europa. ELEAGUE does manage to avoid the flames there. So he might have a bit of a jump on body. I don't think he'll be checking this. No way.
That'll work. Gun's not retrievable. If we get a smoke on it, they might be able to push out desperately to grab that gun, but that's not the smoke they want. Don't. Oh, ELEAGUE down there. I think he realizes there's a massive gap there. So he cheats toward the gun and then thinks, maybe no. ELEAGUE's just got the AK now, but it may not matter. 15 to 8s and a 4 to try and retake. Top of middles, Nitro's all that's left.
Yeah, maybe getting one frag there. I'll hold my breath for a second. Nitro, 2 versus 1 now. Shoxy 23. He takes a nade to the face. He has no. Too good, but the way he's been playing so. Comes in very slowly indeed, can't really afford to waste time, makes a footstep, his flashbang has to be perfect if you're going to focus on the kill. It's a good flash, it's a good kill, but not enough, and it will be G2 picking it up 16 to 8. What a performance that was. Like we said, some great individual moments from Team Liquid, but without their main roster here, without Steel, they're never going to be able to go toe-to-toe with G2 in this current form they're showing right now.
I'm trying not to sneeze, Henry. That's why I'm not talking. I think it's passed.
Good for you.
Thank you. I just thought I'd let you know because it was awkward for a moment, but I'm fine now. 16 to 8 is pretty solid from G2. Like I said, they have a chance to go 3-0. QBF, the other team 2-0 so far. With that said, we're going to...
You can take your time. You can choose your words. Let me down real easy. Let me down real easy. Well, I'm doing just fine because I caught your lies. You say that it's you, not me.
control.
I'ma let you speak. Let my silence reach. Babe, I'm real quiet. Babe, I'm real quiet. I am the calm inside the storm, and I am the peace inside the war. Your confessions took their toll, but baby, I am in control. I want my lips back, my time back, my words like what I said, my love back, my life back, my heart, the one that you knew could break the world that runs with your confessions.
Very good job.
Наша игра. Нам Рафаэль только что вышел из Нексуса и отправился обратно, ну нельзя так подставляться, там перемотка, там были траты. Убивает здесь утро быстрее,
Нельзя сказать,
посмотрите на эти удары.
Здесь мы видим, что СК выбирали между Дрейном и Миражом.
Такая хорошая напряженная игра и так.
were watching, and they're going to be prepared for today.
There was one thing in that game.
Посмотрим, как будет конкретно в рамках этого матча.
Famous for the MP9. Imagine being famous for such a thing.
It's a weapon that really has come into its own in 2017 especially. It wasn't really talked about too much earlier in CSGO, but the MP9, the MAC-10 really have found their place in the game, and that's credit to Valve. They wanted to make all the guns viable, and it's just a matter of time. Including the Negev. That wasn't that successful, I'll have to say, but it was a bit of fun. Good damage though. Cortera taking start, but that one his own. Join him, and that should be a very simple round. Another clean sweep, and as you would say, Matt, the bonus round is coming in next.
That is exactly what I would say.
And what does the bonus round mean?
It's a Jaden round, actually. If you just explain it that way, everyone knows.
Everyone knows that. That's up.
into the light. Slowly heal the darkness in my heart. I hear you now. Taste what is all I needed. Feel your love, light and clear to the end. It's you and me. I'll follow you to the end. I'll follow you to the
Sliver gap to play. So precise too, the way he lines that up. Look all the way through. Goes throwing the flash and is backed off. No one there. So okay, comfortable on catwalk. Watch the push out. No smoke down. Fallen is looking toward connector. He's got to turn that around. Smoke behind him. Won't be able to find the shot. At least not immediately to Chris J. They did get Sunny down, however. Chris is going to be limited by the flames thrown to his feet. Back, double that up, so Oscar and Chris both can't get back around the corner, which gives them time to get through connector. That's exactly what they've done. They haven't got a smoke behind them now, though, so there's a chance they could still find an angle. That's what Oscar does, and he gets one and falls away. Brilliantly played.
Mousesports showing some tenacity here. They're holding on with the weak buys they have. Now it's a 4 versus 3 as Rob strikes from...
Find an angle. That's what Oscar does, and he gets...
On 4 starts. They'll be able to really get going here, sink their teeth into the first half. Been a really exciting game so far. This is what we want to see. These best of ones, lots of force bites, some blunders, some nerves starting to show, some oversights.
Absolutely.
This is a nice position. This is a good reaction from him. He's ascertained there's no one in the B apartments. Now they can fall back from the B bomb site pretty much entirely. And as he'll hold there, he doesn't have to overcommit and go any further than that. Sunny with no vision towards short. They'll leave a player at bench just for now in the B-bomb site. Looks like an ace split coming in. As you can see, Phelps at the A ramp, 3 players towards the connector. But Robster, he's got a great position to shut that down as and when his Sticko, as mentioned, the B apartments finds fallen.
Good play from Sunny to find.
Looks like an ace split coming in. As you can see, Phelps at the A ramp, 3 players towards the connector. But Robster, he's got a great position to shut that down as and when his Sticko, as mentioned, the B apartment. No one was really that impressed with his first kill. Well, sure.
Some anti-eco. Yeah, anti-eco, sorry.
And if all else, it's really too amazing with his pair. Rob's not going to heard of, going to gamble on him. Probably went to handle himself in the big step. Papers were saying, like, well, sure.
Remnants of anti-eco. Sorry.
blös var han fast Jay.
Cold on boost to the boxes, lands it perfectly, but no one there to receive.
time comes, be ready, don't you hesitate. There's nobody left in the world who could ever shake my faith. Holding me back, holding this back, don't you see? You can count on me, put it down on me, 'cause now it's all on me.
Cold Zera is just hoping he won't be doing this. So
he will. It's Robs. Through already with the M4. Though the Cold is to the right. So this time, after losing the last clutch in B, Cold gets the advantage. Doesn't look elated by it because they still have work to do 6-5. And money's not amazing on
the CT is usually a nice thing to throw in there when you know they're kind of trying to counter what you're presenting in your defaults and your setups. But when they've got CZ, you know they're broken their money. Not the best call in my opinion at that point.
How many times have you said Fallen's name in this game?
Almost zero. Yeah, like he's don't need to point out he's in on 3 for 5 right now.
Another player that's commonly near the top. 3 players from the SK lineup in the top 10.
Absolutely.
Fallen was number 6, if I'm not mistaken. For number 4. For number 3, excuse me, and then
Nico 2 and
Cole number 1.
Yeah.
Who's Nico anyway?
You'll probably find out as the tournament develops, I'd imagine.
It was more speaking from Mousesports' perspective on that one.
Yeah, well, that's it's kind of funny though. Everyone wrote Mousesports off completely after Nico left, and I guess rightly so at that point when they had Speedy and Dennison. Like it was.
I think it's the beauty of having nothing to lose, though.
Yeah.
It's like you said, they picked up players that you wouldn't have expected, and it's worked out very well for them. And not many teams would have taken the chance for them. Fallen, yeah, not
looking sharp today.
No, losing that duel, especially when both players missed shots, and the Oscar still comes out.
The financial situation was spiraling out of control, but then they had that spree of winning 3 rounds in a row. They got themselves right back in this game. A couple of difficult wins in terms of no utility, no real weaponry, but managing to go aggressive, and Oscar stepping up with the AWP has got them right back in this game. Looking to win the half now. Remember, that was a force buy from SK. Best of one, as we'll be just having pistols in round number 15 here. Now it's almost certainly going to be winning the half, but you never know. SK always going to be deadly here. Just to follow Fallen's story, we have to point out the star players, and they don't perform as well. 3 for... Just to follow Fallen's story, we have to point out the star players.
So Cole limited again toward mid with Fur beside him, but again, this takes the last 3 rounds for Mousesports. Sticko's gonna 3 rounds. Taco, fair enough, but he'll go down. Oscar the kill, 8-7. Mousesports winning the half. That's super impressive.
Yeah, what a rough game that was for both sides. No one really comfortable there throughout the half. That was really tight. Every round felt like he went down to a 1 versus 1. So many clutches coming forward. It was Fur, Cold, Zera doing everything they could in those clutches. Same story for Oscar, Sunny as well. No one really running away with this game so far. Oscar certainly showing us what he's made of there. But pistol going to be very important here. As ever, remember, it was SK that got 3-0 in the first half after winning a very convincing pistol. Taco padding the stats there, which I'm going to win that round, but 2 nice shots. Put his confidence up going into the next half. And they'll take the 2 minutes here, I think, just to work out, SK especially, not having the full team here. They're going to just make sure they triangulate themselves correctly here. Going for pistol, do they go aggressive? Do they know what Mousesports going to do? No one knows. I'll have a look at the buys of these, I can report back on that. SK with 4 sets of armor. Taco, the support player, of course, with the defuse kit, a couple of flashbangs. Fallen in play with the PT1000.
Interesting stat. Last 5 majors, they've been 2-0. This would be the first time they would go 1-1.
That's a very good stat. And on the Mousesports side, I'll have a look. They haven't fully bought just yet. 2 sets of armor so far. I will report as and when that. I'll make sure I keep you all up to date.
Thank you.
With the developments of the round.
I need your guidance, Henry.
Well, if I'm your guide, then you're in a lot of trouble.
It's better than me guiding myself. The blind leading the blind, but we'll get there eventually.
But there's Oscar. Like I said, you get 2 minutes officially to use at half-time. You're allowed to talk in that. It's like a tactical timeout for both teams. You can cancel it if you want to. Both teams are ready to go. You can just not use any time at all. Get straight into it. But in this sort of game, a lot on the line here. 2-0, very tantalising. In this stage of the tournament, why not? Take the time, work out what you're going to do. The full buy comes in for Mousesports. 4 sets of armor. No. Oh, I was about to say no upgraded pistol, but Rob's gone Superman mode. He's got a P250 and armor. Chris J was the player that dropped that. He'll have a smoke and a flashbang to go with his naked body. No armor for him.
Put some clothes on.
Decoy.
Tarek. Who would want to name themselves that?
Aggressive from third start there. He knows Oscar's going to be waiting around, but it's an A execution, and Phelps, he will have players all in front of him. Can't deliver more than one though. First stepping up and fallen. Quiet game so far.
Just to follow Fallen's story, you have to point out the start.
I can see the AK-47. This is why I take the pause to work out where are we going with this one. They buy one AK so far. Presumably they go all in. Nine to 8. Like I said, Chris Jebby on the pistol gets the Tech 9. Interesting enough, a weapon I don't see that much of these days. 2 MP9s though for Cold Zero at Fur. Strong by Mousesports. Fur will take some damage out from the flames. Down to 69 he goes.
Pushing through smoke, take the catwalk. Actually just going to hold inside the smoke, wait for Chris to get a little bit closer and the window smoke to be thrown. So now that they both are, he'll work for desperate spray, but that costs him. MP9 and the AK sees all the bullets firing toward him and quickly figures out where they're coming from, pinpoints. Spray, but that costs him. MP9 and the AK sees all the bullets. Free smoke from Phelps as well to watch top connector. Taco's rotated to get outside of the vent at window. Oscar's inside that vent. Phelps has nowhere to go because of it. Taco does get one kill, but it's too late. They've already opened up connector, so into the site, fallen alone, and we've talked about his contribution in this game. Manages to avoid the flash. Goes for the spam toward the planter. No kill so far. Taco gets Chris. But Fallen not even getting aggressive as you might expect he normally does in these situations.
3 versus 3. The bomb is down. Mousesports now sit back and wait as Fallen starts to come to life. Nice shot with the AWP. His teammates rotating in from CD Spawn and jungle, but there is a fly in the ointment. Sunny waits towards the connector. Now won't be the full defuse. They have got kits available, but they're hoping to bait out the terrorists. And Robs comes through. They're not looking at the ARAM whatsoever. The incendiary is late at this point, and now it's going to make things very confusing. Mousesports got this all day long. Sunny, go for the diffuser.
What? Just cold hit that. Oh, Robs just barely. He had to stand in flames to do it. It's firing toward him and quickly figures out where they're coming from. Pinpoints.
Sunny, go for the diffuser.
What? Just cold hit that. Oh, Robs just barely. He had to stand in flames to do it.
Yeah, nothing happened. He just takes on the diffuser, it's over. Luckily, Rob steps up there and does stand in the flames and find it. What a game this is turning out to be, though.
9-9. Set for an execution, at least it seems, toward A. So Mousesports win that round, but they don't bring a lot to the table. 3 UMPs, a Deagle for Stiko, and an AK-47 for Rops.
Yeah, it's not looking too good now.
Forward to take out Stiko successfully. Single round, although only 2 built up successfully. Both teams are extremely low because of the early buy. Early buy, we should say. Hops will do what he can with 29 seconds, but don't expect him to go for the round at this point in time. That AK is valuable.
Or Rob's now.
Was he? I think he's, sorry, I think he's the first Estonian player to play in a major. We almost had 2 this time around with HS.
HS, yeah. I'm not sure. I'd really have to think about it. I think he probably is, but I couldn't confirm. But Rob's also... Really back and forth game. No one running away with the momentum. There will be an AK save though, and that's what they went for before. Fully go with Robs on the AK-47. They know it can be deadly, but they can't really justify much investment around him. Robs with this $300 in his back pocket. His teammates can't really do much more than Glocks here. They'd love to bring maybe PT-50s or Deagles, but still the money is so low, they can't really justify it. So, all down to Robs. I'm sure we'll see a lot of Robs cam this round. The cannon fodder. If he can find 1 or 2 kills and get a bomb punt down, that'll be a very successful round. All things considered.
So he goes first. They know the AK's up, they know where it is. First shot does not land close. Nice light, no cigar. It's Fallen that still plays back towards CT. Catching up, 7 kills now for him. Shots out, the boost as well. They're trying to get every angle possible towards CT stairs because they want that opened up so they get the bomb down.
Oof, maybe
because they don't have any utility to come down towards CT. Catching up, 7 kills now for him. Shots out, the boost as well. They're trying to get every angle possible towards CT stairs because they want that opened up so they get the bomb down.
Oof, maybe
because they don't have any utility to come down towards CT. Catching up, 7 kills now for him. Shots out, the boost as well. They're trying to get every angle possible towards CT stairs because they want that opened up so they get the bomb down.
Oof, maybe
because they don't have any utility to come down. kills for Cold. He leads the way significantly. Next closest is actually Oscar on 17. I love it. What to do with Cold? We said it as well. If they watched yesterday, they could have taken information, downloaded some information from what leads the way. Significantly next closest is actually Oscar on 17. I love it. What to do with Cold? We said it as well. If they watched yesterday, they could have taken information, downloaded some information from what leads the way. Significantly next closest is actually Oscar on 17. I love it. What to do with Cold? We said it as well. If they watched yesterday, they could have.
Got to fully commit here. They want to have absolutely everything firing on all cylinders. The other guys are going for 3 AKs, so they're going to leave Oscar enough money to buy the orb going forward. Yeah, get another bomb down perhaps. This is Oscar definitely could have got AK and armor with this.
So both HS and actually Robs played in the last major because HS was still with Penta at the time.
That's right, okay.
So Chris J holding patiently outside of A main. He'll go back towards spawn, and they'll take the bomb that direction as well. A large portion of that decision comes down to the fact that Oscar's already up towards B, kitchen position, but he gets taken down by Taco. Now what's their call going to be, because suddenly their information is gone. Still though, they'll put pressure in the banana, excuse me, I was going to say banana, inside of the B apartments. Taco's rotated off it, so they'll leave Fallen to B. In fact, he's going to rotate back to Checker, so very passive on B, expecting that that one kill may funnel them off. If he's that far up, have the others fallen back? Is that why there's no further contact? Courtyard smoke to window, not an easy smoke to throw, but it lands. That allows them to take top middle. Information downloads for Cold. But it lands. That allows them to take top middle. Information downloads for Cold. But it lands. That allows them to take top.
Play. They have a force buy with Fallen picking up a rifle, same sort of Cold there. 3 of them were on pistols or UMPs. I would say a little partial buy here with Deagles and stuff would be about as good as it gets. 27 kills on Coldzera. At the very top, and then some. 10 above anyone on the Mousesports side. Fallen getting more stuck into the second half. He had 4 kills here so far. That's still not the kind of performance I'm used to seeing from him. I thought he'd come to life in the CT orb.
As did I, to be completely honest. What a chance for Mousesports to go 2-0. So quick cat smoke again. Pistols only for the CTs. How do they position? Seemingly with Taco at the apartments and Cold to support. Furs also leading off toward B as well. Furs already has Phelps down, and Oscar hits Taco jumping. Great opening sequence already. Map is their oyster at this point in time. 3 defense left, 2 bomb sites to choose from. They'll take B, and Sunny's got 2 of the 3 kills.
And just a matter of time before he goes down. Mousesports looking the way they're playing CS right now. What did you have them, Matt? Who did you predict? I did.
Aren't you a genius?
I was believing today.
Just rub it in. It's fine.
Believing. What are you supposed to
Believe it. I know you listen to Justin. You tell me all the time that you love Justin Bieber. Anders tells me he loves Justin Trudeau. I'm thinking I'm going to switch my name to Justin so I can be a Canadian Justin you guys would both love. But right now, neither of you like me, so it's fine.
Okay, well, back to the game perhaps?
No,
back stay on Justin Bieber. It will be UMB's M4's a real difficult buy, but I like this boost. This is a really cool one. You can actually catch out. He's crossing over just like that. He nails the shots and he didn't see it coming. That's a really cool boost from time to time. A little bit scary with the underpass being exposed, but now Fallen looking like he's got a confident back so far. Great shot, takes on Chris Jake. Good move in there. Didn't expect him to be in that sort of position. 5 on 3. Mousesports can still bring this back, but what an uphill battle it would be.
Stico's going to check all angles. Remember that Cold was caught off here last time, but he'll set and ready. Towards the deep smoke toward jungle. 2 men down this early, minute 8, and they're just setting up to go back toward A. Good start, SK, therefore. Fallen certainly had to do something eventually, especially with the op when they're down onto 2S.
Thinking this is still working for Mousesports. They take that Fallen in CT spawn, all bets are off. They can actually do something with this. Bomb's down now. The retake begins. There's a lack of utility on the CT side. There's actually not a single kit here, man. This could actually fall apart.
Phelps doesn't need to push this. He's looking for information. Phelps is still on his right side. The question is who finds the other first, who gets impatient. Rops does go down. Phelps has it. No grab is up. 12-11 SK.
If they find Phelps and CD spawn there and have control of that area, I think it's a different story. Robso, obviously, such a difficult position to be in. You're being completely pincered on every single angle. They have no control of any of the key areas of the map. If they get towards CD spawn, I think they have a real chance now, 5 on 3. But they get the bomb down, they keep the money strong, but SK will take the lead, 12-11. Still anyone's game here. It's been fascinating how back and forth it's been. No one able to run away with it whatsoever. It's a week in SK Gaming without bolts here, but still fighting strong here today, especially Cold Zera. Double AWP setup now for the SK side, 2 AK-47s as well. I'm sure you're all aware by now. It's very beneficial to have the AKs on the CT side. You can take more aggressive angles, go for more faster, audacious plays, and able to have that one-tap potential that the M4 doesn't have. Flashbang from Sticko, just to push back any aggression from the CTs out. Sunny sits in the smoke for now, waits for the window to be smoked out so he can drop down. And he'll work towards a connector.
So I need to check short. Consistent issue previously in the first half. Already up on top of the cinders as well. Making it toward the ladder. Gets sprayed and burned. The Molotov goes through to the vent and he just happens to be inside of it still as it spills down on his position. Good first pick therefore for Mousesports.
Very good pick. Once again, going towards that connector. Starting to show up on the CT side with the AWP. Holds towards the spawn position, but he has got Chris J encroaching on that area. Oscar out, surely goes down to Phelps, he's being spotted, and they've let Phelps out. They thought the smoke would last a little bit longer, and they might have thrown away the round there and then. Great work by Phelps, struck at the right opportunity. Cold Zera coming in with that secondary AWP. He has now full control of the bomb. Robs cannot win this round.
Taco gets it.
They know that's a big round. That's why they're getting fired up right now.
Even in Portuguese, they yell, nice!
Yeah, exactly. You have to. It's one of the rules here. Money not broken just yet for Mousesports. We're getting there. And just a matter of time before he goes down. Mousesports liking the way they're playing CS right now. What did you have them, Matt? Who did you predict? They'll take their time. The coach behind them, discussing the options, assisting the in-game leader Chris J, of course. Orbs out for Oscar. He dropped an AK for a teammate. They have got 4 smokes, flashbangs and molotovs. And we'll get into this one. 18 kills for Oscar. He has slowed down in the second half. Fallen catching him up. 10 kills for him.
Fallen coming alive late, up to 10 kills now. Phelps, by the way, on 13, certainly.
And just a matter of time before he goes down. Liking the way they're playing CS right now. What did you have them, Matt? Who did you predict? They'll take their time. Sticko now looking to up and up. Play in the front, nails the first, but good trade from Phelps.
Ele vai chegando agora rapidamente, vai tentar dar o combate em cima do Stick. O Stick se escondeu, apareceu, errou um tiro, o Parizão é punido, mas o Felpeira tá lá pra trazer de volta. Phelps leva também o Chris J. Vai chegando já o P.
Third stage, but money is really on the brink. Mousesports probably will buy into.
Vai chegando já o P.
Third stage is really on the brink. Mousesports probably will buy into. They've gone Sunny with the AK-47. The rest of them saving the money on the 2K mark, maybe a little bit less than that. It's actually quite a heavy investment trying to do what they can to win this round, but he is not going to allow it. He's going to find Sticko at the very top. Of course he does. Wallbang's the AK-47. The rest of them saving the money on the 2K mark, maybe a little bit less than that. It's actually quite a heavy investment trying to do what they can to win this round, but he is not going to allow it. He's going to find Sticko at the very top. Of course he does. Wallbang's the AK-47. The rest of them saving the money on the 2K mark, maybe a little bit less than that. It's actually quite a heavy investment trying to do what they can to win this round, but he is not going to allow it. He's going to find Sticko at the very top. Of course he does.
Quite enough for this round, but Rob's good shot. Still make it interesting, unfortunately. I don't think there's much more in it as Oscar slides out. SK pick up round 15, 1 to go, and they'll be 2-0 for their 6th straight major.
Well, luckily, Mousesports do get the bomb down now. The money they save, they definitely have a full buy, but if they take 4 rounds in a row, they need bomb sites where they focus most of their efforts. I don't think Mouse have really headed toward the B side at all so far. Lots of B site to speak of. Maybe that's a bit of a problem on their side. It will be though. The AKs, the AWP of Oscar, Sticko, and Sunny will stick together with the Galil. Oscar's going very quickly here, trying to find Coldzera. Does he push through the smoke? Of course he does. He's going to go down though.
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't know the Cold's also there, so Taco gone. Cold's able to recover.
It's a brave move by Oscar. Looks very flashy, but does find a 4-on-4. I would say technically favours the T's, but with no utility at all. Well, they got this couple of smokes, I guess, so that they will smoke the jungle and remove at least for now, but the smoke's never stopped him before.
First gonna sneak in behind the smoke. He knows they've all gone by. He's lost his teammate, but he's got a lineup, can't get the kill. Damage done, but that's not good enough. 4 versus 2. Damage to Chris, significant. But they've got bomb down. They've got the site to work with. Fallen sneaking back around with the AWP. Good shot for Chris. Oh! Follows it up. He knew Sunny was there. Couldn't quite get the angle in time. Sonny gets beat by an AWP. Now it's all level, and it's Cold and Fallen. Imagine those two try and clutch against you to retake a site. Sticko catches Fallen off. Bit unorthodox to still be sitting reverse side of the default box. But Cold's been impressive. Most recently with 31 kills, but Sticko's gonna
47.
Catches Fallen off. Bit unorthodox to still be sitting reverse side of the default box. Escape as well. 3 still in
the underpass, pushing all the way through. Crochet ready, but
Sonny's gonna hold off though, and because of the smokes, because of the flash, they're able to get the CT back through connector. So Fur's able to rotate off of it. 34 HP, good exchange and good escape as well. 3 still in mid though for Mousesports. Sonny will confirm that the underpass is clear because he didn't see Fur get away, so where else could he have gone? Can't dwell on the thought. They've got to get toward the A site. 3 inside of it. Phelps and Fur aggressive stance. Fallen, wrecked by Sonny though, because no one's watching connector. They're all forward in the site, but no one's got their eyes that direction. Taco maybe will. Sonny back turned. Looked for a second, he might lose the exchange. Rops trades off of Phelps. Oh. Rops takes Taco as well. 2 versus 2 yet again. No one knows. The first person missed the shot. He gets the chance, but the AWP up close has absolutely no answer for it. 1 versus 1 for the game. Cold 0 versus Rops, and Cold shows the young why he's still the best.
Well, there it is. SK Gaming make 2-0 once again. Doubting their potential here without the addition of
Get on it.